right, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, I'm Steph.
I'm Katie.
This is Theo.
Theo always wants to say hi.
Yes, he does.
Say hi. All right, our Europe trip has officially begun. We are in Amsterdam. We arrived yesterday morning.
Yeah.
It's all a blur because we're a bit jet lagged.
Yeah, it was an overnight flight, but it wasn't really long enough to have like a proper sleep.
No.
So, yeah, we definitely had like a nap on the plane, but then coming into the city and then just trying to like stay awake and do as much as possible on the first day. It's difficult.
Yeah. But we did a good job. We
Yeah.
were like at like 5 o'clock. It was like, oh no.
Should we go to sleep? No, stay awake.
But we actually stayed up until like 10. We did a really good job.
Yeah.
And then I couldn't really sleep because of the whole time change.
No,
and then I woke up at like 4 and I was like, oh no. And then went back to sleep and then we slept later and now I just feel all wonky. So
Yeah, but we had a good day. Yesterday we walked out to a nice little restaurant and Theo got to join inside, which is one of the best parts of being here.
I know.
There's lots of good parts, obviously, but
That's the
bringing
best,
Theo
though.
into restaurants where people just, it's not like even a question a lot of the time. It's like, of course, we love dogs. Here's a water bowl. Like,
know.
we'll give him snuggles. It's so lovely.
It's so nice. I feel like his quality of life is just so good here because
Yeah.
he just gets to be with us all the time. He gets to be out and about all the time and he's so happy just like meeting people.
Yeah.
And
He's been so happy walking around.
Yeah.
And yeah, just like getting to come everywhere with us. It's so nice.
It's so nice. That's the main thing that we really, really love about being here. I know in our last video, in our little life update, we were talking about how we spent all this time discussing how it does make sense logistically and like financially to still be based in Canada and all of that. And then we were here for like less than 12 hours. And
Let's
Steph,
move.
And Steph was like, I know we said we shouldn't move to Europe. And I was like, oh no, we just got here.
Theo says, let's move.
It's hard though.
Yeah.
It's hard to not be like, why don't we live here?
Yeah, it's true.
Anyway, so it's, very spring weather here. It's very nice. It's very sunny. We're staying like right in the center of everything.
Yeah.
So we're in a great spot. We're going to do as much sightseeing as we can. We're just here for a few days, but we just wanted to be like right in the city, enjoy springtime and see what we can get up to.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to head back out and take some photos by the canals and go
Find some more food.
Yeah, there's so much good food.
There is.
It's actually hard to narrow it down to like where we want to go because there are so many great places.
Everywhere we've been, I'm like, oh, we have to come back here, but
Like,
it's
we
like
can't.
we don't have time. But I want to just eat everything multiple times. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the evening.
That's it so far. So, and then hopefully we'll be able to sleep better.
I think so.
And then we'll get on a good schedule.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Theo's ready. So let's go for a little walk. Well, Theo has been doing such a good job walking around the city, but today he says, no, mums.
He's obviously exhausted from all of the excitement because he just wants to be carried.
I mean, fair. That's fair.
He's been honestly so tired. Like the last couple nights, he's just been a little lump. He's been so tired after after these big days.
Yeah, he's conked out every night, which has been good.
I mean, yeah, it means he's very like, he's been very satisfied and stimulated and he hasn't he's been sleeping really well through the night and non-reactive to like noises and stuff, which obviously means he's quite content.
Yeah, because we've just had the window open at night and like you can hear street noise and stuff.
Yeah.
'Cause it's been warm, so yeah, it's been good. He's been a happy little guy.
Yeah. So this is the trade-off, is carrying a bit today.
I don't mind. It's okay. Yeah, but we've really been enjoying our time here. The weather's been amazing. It's just so nice. It's so nice to be back in Europe.
So we're doing some more exploring today. We're gonna walk through the canals a bit and see what we get up to.
Okay, it's our last day in Amsterdam, and we just had the best vegan pancakes maybe ever. They were so good. Like
That's
other than the ones you make.
Oh, thank you.
But like going out for pancakes, they were really good.
Yeah, they were proper like fluffy pancakes with yummy maple syrup and fruit, and it was just such a good brunchy, breakfasty thing to do.
Yeah, it was a good brunch spot, and I always check in the reviews to see if they say dog friendly. This one didn't say, so we were standing outside waiting to go in, and I was like, oh, is it gonna be okay to bring Theo? And I'm always like not used to just being fine, and even though it's been fine everywhere we've gone. And then they came to see us and they're like, oh, do you have a little doggy in there? Oh, let me get you a different seat, I'll make sure you have space for him. Oh, does he want a water dish? Like, I'll bring some water over. And I'm just like, oh, it's so nice.
Yeah there was something interesting when I was reading reviews at one point here, and it was somebody said it was dog friendly, and then the owner responded and said, thank you so much. I'm so glad you see us as being so dog friendly. And I always think of dog friendly as like dogs are allowed or permitted versus dogs
it's friendly to dogs.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like people go out of their way to make, you know, our dog or any dog more comfortable with water, and they'll come and they'll say hi, and then they'll wash their hands after, so everything is good. But it's like just they actually genuinely like dogs, and you're not just tolerated, but like it's like a nice thing for everyone. Yeah, it's really nice.
And he just comes in his little carrier and like has a nap the whole time and like sits at our feet. It's just like no nuisance to anyone. No. And then everyone comes over and wants to say hi to him, and it's honestly so nice. Yeah. It's the number one thing I love about being here.
It's so special. Yeah, it's so special being able to bring him, and I love that.
I love it too. Yeah. So we're kind of sad to leave, honestly.
I know.
It's been such a nice week here, and I could definitely stay longer, but I'm also excited for everything else we're doing, but I've just enjoyed it so much.
The weather has been so nice today in particular. It is getting really warm, which means our next destination with warm weather will be awesome. Yeah. But the food has been so good. We've been eating so well.
The food has been so good. Not a single spot has disappointed. Everything's been like memorable. Like, very, very good. I feel like the vegan food scene has exploded since we were last here in 2016.
For sure.
I know we stayed at an Airbnb and we cooked a lot. We didn't go out as much, but I don't remember there being so many options. Like amazing food. So good.
Yes, I'm very, very pleasantly surprised. Yeah. I do think we're going to eat well on this trip in general. But yeah, definitely going to miss it here. Miss the food and just walking around and the canals and all the cute buildings.
It's a great city in general. I love it more than the last time we were here, I think. And I don't know what it is. It's just so easy to be here, especially as an English speaker. It's like,
oh my gosh,
I almost want it to be more of a challenge because you just don't need to speak Dutch at all. We were even in a restaurant the other day a couple was sitting next to us speaking Dutch, and then the server was like, "Oh, sorry, I don't speak Dutch." I was like, "You don't even have to, like, you can just speak English to work here. Like, you don't even have to be a Dutch speaker to live and work here." So in general, it's just like so easy to be here and to travel here. It's almost too easy, but it's been so fun. So I think we're just gonna take in some more of the sights and walk around a bit more, and and then hop on our train to leave later this afternoon. But it's been so much fun. So let's see what else we get up to and see if Theo wants to walk, but he's quite cozy in his bag. All right, that is it for our time in Amsterdam. We are in our next spot now, which you'll have to stay tuned for our next video. But that was such a fun week.
It was so much fun. I think we all really, really enjoyed it. We had been in Amsterdam before, like we had said, but I feel like this time, I don't know, it was extra magical.
Yeah, something clicked, and we really enjoyed it. I think it's definitely a city we could see ourselves spending more time in. I think Theo really enjoyed it, enjoyed how dog-friendly it was, and it was amazing. The food was so good. The weather was great. We fit in so much sightseeing, and all in all, it's just such a good city. It's a really easy place to travel to. So highly recommend. Obviously, it's not like we're the first people to go to Amsterdam. I'm sure you've heard of it. It's probably already on your list.
For introducing you to the city of Amsterdam.
But I do find, I don't know, some big cities aren't really worth being on the list, but I'd say Amsterdam is worth it for sure.
Yeah, definitely. And I feel like we explored some different areas this time as well, and got a little bit more of an impression of the city outside the main areas, so that was awesome.
For sure, more of like a local's taste. I would say staying in the museum district is actually a really great spot. It was so much quieter than like the really busy touristy spots, but still really close, very walkable to everything.
Yeah, super close.
Just much quieter, which was nice to avoid the crowds, because it was crowded. We were there over a holiday, and there were a lot of people.
Yeah, first few days felt quiet, and then we realized it was a holiday Thursday, and like I think everyone also had the Friday off, so those 2 days in particular were very, very busy.
Yeah. But all in all, very fun, and we can't wait to show you where we are now. It's also very fun so far. And we'll catch you next time. So thank you for watching, and be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of our upcoming Europe videos.
Bye.